So guys, today I'm going to be showing you all how to crochet a hat for hot season. So these are the important tools that I'll need my crochet hook, my scissors, my needle, then followed by my yarn. So this is the yarn that I'm using Alize Cotton Gold. So this yarn is just perfect for a hat for hot season because it's not hot, it's just a normal yarn. So let me go straight to the point. I'm going to begin with, so this is my crochet hook. I'm going to put it this way, then I will create a hole there, then I'm going to make 2 chain. Then I begin on this first row. I'm going to crochet 12 half crochet, crochet 12 half crochet here, so I'm having 12. So this other yarn that I'm having here, I'm just going to leave it there to be training. So when I finish, I will come to close my work. So I'm going to close with a slim stitch. So I make 2 chain and I turn my work this other way. So I'm going to begin from here. I'm going to do additions because the top of the hat is going to be flat. So I'm going to be working from my first row to the 12th row. I'm going to work on half crochets. So on the 11th to the 12th row, I'm going to work on single crochets. So let's go, guys. So I'm going to try as much as possible for my hat to be flat. This particular top, it needs to be flat. So as I'm working, I'm going to be doing addition. I can put 1, then I put 2, the next row I put 1 half crochet, then 2 to the next row, 1 half crochet, 2 to the next row, then here I'm going to put 2, so that I'll close it without any problem. So this is it. I'm going to close here. So I'll turn my work. I make my 2 chain, then I turn my work this other way. So on my 3rd row, I'm going to work on 2 double crochet all around. 2 half crochet, sorry, 2 half crochet all around, guys. So here I come, then I close my work with a slim stitch always. So I make 2 half crochet and I turn my work this other way. So on this row, I'm going to be working on 1 half crochet, then I add 2 to the next row. So my reason is I want this top to be flat. Like you can see, it have to be flat like this. It don't have to be twisted, it have to be all flat, guys. so that's why I'm working this way. So I put 2 here, 1 half crochet to the next hole, one half crochet to the next sew, 1 half crochet to the next hole, 1 half crochet to the next hole, 1 half crochet. So this is how I'm going to work. See, I come round to this other position here, so I'm almost coming to this end, guys. So I close, so you can see this is what I'm having for now. So right now I'm already having 4 rows, so I'm going to move next to the feed row. So on my feed row I'm going to make 2 half crochet, then I'm going to turn my work this way. So on this particular row I'm going to be working on 3 half crochet, then I add 1. So this is 1 2 3, so I'm going to add 1 on this hole. So I make another 3 half crochet, then I add 1, 3 half crochet, then this 3, then I add 1 here. So this is how I'm going to work until I arrive this other section. So see you guys here. So guys, I'm almost coming to this other end where I begin. So you have to remember from my first row today, 10 row, I have to be working just on half crochets, working and doing these increases that I've told you. So when I reach the 10th and the 11th, I'm moving to the 11th row. I'm going to work on single crochets. So here I close my work here, then I make 2 chain, then I turn it. I have to work and I'll come back this other way so you can see how it is now. So on this row, on the 6th row down, I have to work on half crochet all around. I'll not do any increase on this particular row because I want it to be flat. So I'm going to, on my 5th row, I'm not doing any increase. I'm working all around with half crochets. So see you all on this other end, guys. So guys, I'm almost coming to this end where I begin. So here I go, so I do my closing, I close, so you can see this is it. So I'm going to move next to the 7th row. So on my 7th row, I'm going to also crochet all around without any addition. So I'm going to be working on half stitches all around again on this row. without any addition. So see you all on the other end, guys. So I'm almost coming to this other end, guys. One, then I close my work. So you can see this is it here. So I'm going to move next to the 8th row. So on the 8th row, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be crocheting 4 half crochet, then I add 1, 4 half crochets, then I add 1. So example, this one, 2, 3, 4. So on this row I'm going to add 1, 2, 3, 4. Here I add 1. So this is how I'm going to crochet all around. When I crochet 4 half crochets, then I add 1 on the next row. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then the next row here I'm going to add 1. So I continue going. I add 1. So see you all on the other end, guys. So I'm almost coming to this end here, guys, where I started this row. I have to put one here, then I close it with a slim stitch. So this is it. This is what I'm having for now. So on the next row that I'm going to be working on top, guys, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be crocheting 3 half crochet. When I crochet 3 half crochet, I add 1, 3 half crochet, I add 1, until I come back to this other point there. So I take my 2 chain. So I begin from here. 1, that's 3, 1, 2, 3. So I do addition here of 1. So I crochet 3, then I do addition of 1, I crochet 3, and I do addition of 1. So that's how I'm going to continue with this row till I come back on this other end, guys. So see you guys on this other way. So I'm almost getting to this other end, guys, where I begin. So after this row, I'm going to be working on the 10 row, which that's the last row with half crochet. So after the 10 row, I'm going to work on 2 rows of single crochets. I close my work here. Is it? So you can see. So this is what I'm having for now. So I'm going to work on my last row on the 10th row. Let me put it on the middle and you see well. So right now I'm going to work on the last row, which is the 10 row. After the 10 row, I'm going to change my stitches, which I'm going to move next on single stitches. I'm going to work on 2 rows of single stitches, then I'm going to change my stitches again. So here on the 10 row, I'm still going to do the same. So I'm going to be working on 3. When I work on 3 half crochet, then I do an increase of 1, just the same way that I did with the 9th row. Work on 3 half crochet and I do my addition. So this is how I'm going to work on my 10 row all around, working on 3 half crochet, then I do 1 addition, 3 half crochet, 1 addition till I arrive this other position here. So guys, see you all on the other end. So guys, I'm almost back to this other stage where I begin on with my 10 row. So actually when I finish with this 10 row, my 11 and 12 row are going to be with single crochet. I'm going to work with single crochet on my 11 and 12 row. So I close my work here with a slim stitch. So let me show you guys what I'm having. So this is what I'm having here, guys. So that's what I'm having. So now on this 11 and the 12th row, I'm going to work on single stitches. My reason of working with the single stitches is it's going to help the work to start bending, to start going down on the downer section. So I'm going to work on single stitches, and the stitches are going to be they are going to be tight. I'm not going to leave them too loose, so I'm going to making them tight so that it will help the work to start going down the other way. So I'm going to work on 2 rows of single stitches like this. You see, I'm tightening it. I'm not leaving it loose, because if you don't tighten it and you leave it loose, it's not going to do exactly what I want it to do. So when I tighten it, it will help the work to start going down, to start having the form of the hat. So guys, see you all on the other end. So I'm just going to do the single crochets like this all around, no addition, nothing, just single crochet on the 11 row. So guys, this particular hat I'm working on here is for someone with a moderate head. So if somebody is having a bigger head, when you arrive to this 10 row, you can do more increase. You can still increase some few lines before you start doing this this particular single stitches. Or if it's for a smaller, like a baby, you know, some babies, they have small heads, you can make it, you can start doing it as from the 8th line, like that. From the 8th line you can start putting the half stitches from the 8th line. So it all depends on the size of the head of the person that you are working on. So here I'm going now on the 2nd row. So the 2nd row, I'm going to go round again, just with the single stitches all around. So you see it's going, this is how it's going to be going down. You start going down like that. Yes, you are going. So when the next row that I'm going to be changing the work, you see it will start going down automatically. So guys, as from this stage, I'm going to begin working on treble crochet. So let me start from here. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make a chain of 5. Then I'll take the yarn like that, make 3, make 3 of them on top of your hook. Then I'm going to skip one. I skip this one, then I come to the next one in front. Then I'm going to work on treble crochet. I make a chain again, I come here, I skip this, and I come to the third. Always 3 on your hook, guys. Then I skip again the next row, I skip this, and I come to the third. So all this row, guys, all this row around, I'm going to work on treble crochet. See, so when I make one treble crochet, I'm going to skip one hole, then the next I'm going to put the treble crochet, then I make a chain the next. So this chain, because after this, on the next row that I'm going to work here, I'm going to be working on single stitches. I'm going to work on 2 rows of single stitches after this, on top of this row, the next row. So I keep going, guys, with the treble crochet. I skip one hole, then the next. So that's how I'm going to work until I go all around. You can see, you guys are seeing how it's looking like. So this is how I'm going to work till I come back. See, I come back to this position. Then after that, I'll move to the next row, which the next row is going to be with single crochets, 2 rows of single crochet. So I continue going, guys, and I'm almost now on the other section. I'm almost here where I begin with my treble stitches. So this is the last, so I'm going to close my work here. I'll close my work here. Then on the next row here, guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to work all around with single crochets. So I'll be working all around with my single crochets. I have to work on 2 rows of single crochet. Then after that I'll come back to these very stitches, the triple crochets. So guys, that's how I'm going to continue with my single crochets till I come back to this other end here. So guys, I'm almost coming to this end here. So when I finish this row 1 of my single stitch, guys, the next thing I'm going to do is I'll still work on the single stitches all around. So I have to go on the second row now. Now it's the second row. So this row 1 and this is row 2 I'm working on now. And as I'm working, I'm not doing any increase. I'm just working on the single stitches all around without any increase. I'm not going to do any increase, nor will I do any reduction. So guys, I'm almost coming to an end of my second row. So when I finish with this second row, I'll move next to the third row. My third row is going to be again with the treble crochets. So I close my work here, then I make 5 chain. Then I start the same procedure the way I did here. So I skip 1, then I put 3 first on top of your hook. You skip 1, then you put your treble crochet on the next and you make a chain. So you skip 1, the next your treble crochets. Sorry, if not, sometimes it's a little bit confusing. Skip this one. Always work with the chain on the middle, guys, because this chain, you are creating on this middle parts, they are very important. The reason why is when I'm going to be working on the next row on top, I have to be putting single crochets in between. So if I just close it and I don't create the chain, you will not have the same the way it is here. The work needs to be open like this, the way it is here. It will be closed and it's not going to form a good shape. So we continue going, guys. So guys, see you all on the other section around. So guys, I'm almost coming to the end of the row with my treble crochets. So here I'm going to make a slim stitch on top like this, then I make a chain, one chain, then I'm going to walk back on top of this roll all around with single crochets again. So this roll here, I'm going to repeat it the same like this other one you are seeing down. So I'm going to walk all around with single crochets, 2 rows of single crochets. So I keep on going, guys. So see you all on the other end. So guys, I'm coming to this other position with my single crochets. So I close, then on top of this row I'm going to work again with single crochets all around, guys. So the technique is when you work on treble crochet, the next on top you work on 2 single crochet, treble crochet, the next 2 rows of double crochets. So that's the technique of the hat. So guys, see you all on the other sides. So guys, I'm coming to the end of this row of single crochet. So when I finish with this row of the second row of my single crochet, so I'm still going to go back with the same stitches with the treble crochet. So Let me start with my 5 chain. So I put the 3 on top of my hook, then I continue going the usual way that I've been going. See, I come back to the same position. So guys, I'm almost here. So I finish now, and I close this with my slim stitch. Then the next thing I'm going to do again, I'm still going to work on single crochets all around. You can see what I'm having, see what is given. So right now I'm going to work again on the single crochets all around, guys. So see you all on the other end when I'm coming here. So guys, as from this row, when I finish with this row, I'm going to work on four rows of single crochets. Then when I finish with the 4 rows of single crochet, I will begin doing the opening of the hat. So you keep on washing. So meaning from this stage to this stage, I've gone down directly. I've not done any increases. I've just crocheted directly. The difference is I do 3 threaded, then single crochet, and I continue like that. So right now you take note, when I come back to this stage now, I'm going to work on 4 rows of single crochet. So guys, I'm here. I close my work now. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to work on single crochets. I'm going to work on 4 rows of single crochets from here. So you take a note. From here I was working on 2 rows, 2 rows, 2 rows. So on the fourth section here, I'm going to be working on 4 rows of single crochet. So the first 2 rows of single crochet, they are going to be normal. Then I'm going to do increases on the 3rd and the 4th, so that the hat should be open on the lower section. So see you all on the other end, guys. So right now I'm getting to the end of the first row of this section of my single crochet. So when I finish with this row, guys, I'm going to work on the second row. I'm going to do the same things like this. So on this second row that I'm going to go around, I'm still going to work on the same single crochets, just like this one. Then it's on the third row that when I'll come, I'll begin to do some few increases so that the hat should be open on the ends. Remember, this a hot season hat that I'm working on, so the ends, they need to be open, guys. So I keep on going with my single crochets till I arrive back this other end here. So I keep on going, guys, in my single stitches. So guys, I'm coming to the end of my second row. So here I make my slim stitch, then I make a chain. So on this my third row, this way I'm going to begin doing increases. I'm still going to go with single crochets, but now the difference there is I'm going to be doing some increases. So I'm going, when I do 10 single crochets, I'm going to increase one. 10 single crochets, I increase one. So I'll start from here. I'll do 10 single crochet. So 10. So on this, the next hole here, I'm going to do an increase of 1. So I'm going to put 2 in this particular hole. Then I'm going to do another 10 single crochet. Then the next hole, I'm going to do an increase. So here I'm going to do one increase, 2 the same hole. When you are doing an increase, you put 1, 2 in the same hole. So I continue like that. So that's how I'm going to work throughout all my third row of my single crochet. I crochet 10 single crochet, then I do an increase of 1. So see you all on the other end, guys. So I'm almost here, guys. So I do my slim stitch, then I make a chain. So you can see how it's going, the work is going. You can see it. So here I still have one more row of single stitch left. Then from there I'm going to change the stitch again. So on this last row I'm going to be working on 7 single stitch, then I add 1. 7 single stitch, I add 1. I always like to work this way so that I can spread all the stitches all over, so that I should not concentrate and put it on one position and the hat will be shapeless. So each time when I want to do increases, I always calculate how I can spread it all around so that all the positions, they are going to look equally. So right now I'm going to be working on 7, then I do increase of 1. So I'm going to increase 1 here. I do another 7. And I increase 1. So that's how I'm going to work all around. So I do 7 single crochets, then on the 8th hole I increase 1. 7, the next hole I increase 1. That's how I'm going to work all around till I arrive this other end, guys. So see you all on the other end. So guys, here I go. I'm almost closer to the section where I begin with the last row of the single crochet. So right now I'm having 4 rows of single crochet. I'm having 4 rows of single crochet. So the first 2 rows I crocheted it normal, the way I was crocheting this one. So when I went to the 3rd row, I was doing 10 single crochet, then I add increase 1, 10 single crochet, increase 1. So I went to the 4th row, I do 7 single crochets, then I do increase 7 single crochet all around. So right now I'm going to be working again on a triplet crochet here. So I'm going to do my 5 chain, then I'm going to start skipping. I skip 1, just the same how I did on this other section. So this is how I'm going to crochet all around till I arrive here. So when I do one triplet crochet, I skip 1 hole, then I put on the next one triplet crochet, I skip 1 hole, I put on the next hole, then I make a chain up, so going all around. So see you all on the other end, guys. So I'm almost coming to the end of this row here, guys. So when I finish, I'm going to show you, see how it has begin opening. So I do my closure here with a slim stitch as usual. So a chain. So you can see it has begin opening a little bit. It has begun to open a little bit from this downward section. So right now on this other row that I'm going to begin also, I'm going to be working on single crochets, but I'm going to be working and doing increases. So when I do 5 single crochet, I do 1 increase. 5 single crochet, I do 1 increase. So I'll start from here. I'll crochet 5 single crochet, 1 2 5. So on this whole here, I'm going to do 1 single increase. So like I earlier explained to you guys, these increases that I'm doing now is because I want the hat to get open on the ends. So that's why I'm doing the increases. So on this row, I'm going to do 5 single crochet, then the next row I do 1 increase. So I'm going to do that procedure all around on this row. I'm going to work like that till I come back to this other position here, guys. So see you all on this position. So guys, here I'm back to where I begin with my single crochets. So I do my slim stitch, then I'm going to work on 1 more row round with single stitches. But on this row now that I'm going to be working, I'm just going to work normal. I'm not going to do any increases. So I'm going to work normal all around with single stitches all around, guys. My last stitch, then I'm going to close the work, then I'm going to, so guys, this row up I'm going to work on single crochets. So I'm going to be doing 5 single crochet, then I do 1 increase, 5 single crochet, and I do 1 increase. So guys, on this row I'm working on 5. When I work on 5 single crochet, I do 1 increase. 5 single crochet, I do one increase. So that's how I'm going to work on this row also all around, guys. Sorry. So right now here, guys, I'm going to be working on 7 single crochet, then I'm going to be adding 1, and this is going to be the second to the last row of my single crochets. So I'm going to do this procedure all around, 7 single crochet, then I'm going to do an increase single crochets I do an increase. So guys, right now I'm almost coming to an end, final end of my crochet hat. So let me finish with this, then I will spread it, then I'll also wear it on top of a mannequin, and you will see exactly how it look like. So I close my work here, and this is the time you need your scissors to cut your yarn. Then you also need a needle to sew this yarn inside. Always try to have a big needle so that you should not face so many difficulties when you want to sew the yarn inside. That's how I sew my yarn. Then I pass it inside like this again, so that the yarn will not get loose by the end of the day. So that's it. Then I use my scissors and I cut the yarn back. So right now, this is my hat. Let me spread it well, guys, and you see. So that's my hat. That's the end result of my hat. So what I'll also do is I'm going to wear it on top of the head of the mannequin, and you see exactly how it is on the mannequin.